Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is a special bonus reading for Sagittarius friends. This reading for today, Sag, is how does he or she feels about me reading for you. This is for you guys. I hope you're doing well. This is for Sagittarius friends. This reading for today, Sag, it has no timeline and it has no time frame. Okay, let's start your reading. Okay, 2 cards. How they feel about you right now. Okay. I felt like this person in the past, they weren't really making an effort towards you. Okay. Because these 2 cards, you know, it fell out of the deck. So, and I felt like this 3 cards is more of a past energy. I'm really getting more. I'm getting more clarifying cards. What's the Hermit and the Knight of Swords, please? 2 cards. Hangman, King of Swords. Okay, let's start your reading. Okay, in the past, you know, this person, in the past, this person is not really into commitment or is not really paying attention to your commitment, to your relationship. 8 of Swords, this is indecision making, not paying attention with you, with your commitment, or they aren't really very committed at all. Like they won't display interest in commitment. They won't display effort or make an effort to heal a commitment or to be committed. All right, but this is past energy because the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Swords. So it's very indecision making in terms of making an effort again, redoing it again. All right, 8 of Swords. But the thing about 8 of Swords, this is an energy where it's their choice. You know, it's an energy where it's a vibe. It's an energy where a person is creating their own limitation. Okay, they are putting a stop or limitation into something that has no. It's actually it's something that they could control. Swords, these are thoughts. So they're limiting their thoughts to I'm not gonna reply, I'm not gonna be committed. This is them creating this fear, this boundary, this restriction. Okay, this is them. There's no restriction between the 2 of you. All right, it's simply saying if this person is gonna cooperate, you and this person will have this the Hierophant card in upright position, and so was the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, but it's in reverse because this is for some of you a choice to stay in this energy, to not commit, to think that it's so hard to commit, to have a thought that or fear that making an effort is a struggle, making things work between the 2 of you is a struggle, or for some of you it's a lot of work. You know, I'm getting like this person is thinking that you and them it's a lot of work. All right, but this is their thinking. All right, externally I don't think that limitation, that struggle is there. So this is their, you know, their zone. All right, this is I'm really getting like for some of this person it's been weak. It's been for some of you self-sabotage. You know, they haven't started, you know, they started a communication, reconnection with you, but in the middle they always go away. All right, this is a person that start and then as soon as they feel a struggle or indifferences, they give up. For some of you, it's an actual person who give up with commitment and making an effort. All right, they fear, you know, for some of you they chicken out, you know? Because the thing about 8 of Swords, this is a vibe where there's nothing wrong outside. You know, there's no limitation outside. It's just a created limitation. All right, this is what I'm getting in here. But I felt like this is in the past. You know, for some of you, this is a recent discovery that they are limiting themselves to love, to you. Because I felt like there's an openness towards you, Sag. Like I'm really getting a vibe here that the door is open, the world, the opportunity between the 2 of you, it's open. But you're dealing with someone who who thinks, or who kind of procrastinate, or kind of focus on the wrong versus the good. Like, this is difficult, where in fact you never try. How can you say it's difficult? Something like that. So it's self-restriction, really. That is them in the past. Moving along, because if you look at the flow of the card, let me just take this out. If you look at the flow of the card, from indecision making, 8 of Swords, I felt like something happened that this person would jumpstart. 8 of Swords, it's almost like not moving, stagnation, you're stuck. Their thoughts, this person's thoughts, it's stuck to, I don't want to commit, I don't want to make an effort. And suddenly, from 8 of Swords, they jumpstart to Knight of Swords. So this is no moving, being stuck, to a sudden halt of 360 event to Knight of Swords. All right. For some of you, it's a wake-up call. They jump from 8 of Swords to Knight of Swords. For some of you, I'm getting like this 3 cards in the past, apart from picking up apart from getting a vibe that it's indecision making, it's being lazy to make an effort, it's also in their comfort zone. Like, this is how much I'm gonna give you, you have to do all the work. That's another vibe I'm getting in here. So from 8 of Swords energy, they switch to Knight of Swords. So this is completely 360 event, because this is sleeping and this is wake up. And it's not just a wake up vibe, but it's a person who or it's a person or a situation where I felt like they had three shot of strong coffee, that now they're awake. This person is now awake. They had some sort of calling, something that they realized, that during this stagnation, playing safe, for some of you, playing hard to get, playing safe, they realize that they're losing you. Like, the bond is, for some of you, this is a sudden it's a thought where I'm actually doing some stupidity right now, because I'm losing someone who is who is there for me. For some of you, very specific, I'm hearing the thoughts like, what am I doing? I'm into something really great, but I'm thinking of conflict, and I'm being lazy, and I'm just being a dick. For some of you, sorry, or a bitch. So yeah, this person is something a bit selfish. They could do stuff, they could make it work, but for some of you, it's been lazy. They've been spoiled. For some of you, I'm getting like, this is the way they've kind of limit, like, nah, this is me, this is my quota. But I guess they realize that because of this attitude, behavior, thinking, they realize that they're losing people, like they're losing chance. Thank you, Spirit. Because this, all the way here, it's very slow. The vibe is very slow. It's almost ego. And then they realize, like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm losing my good opportunity to Sagittarius, because this is a good opportunity. You and this person, they felt like, they are playing you in short, like, it's like they can control you. It's like a puppet. They know for a fact that they could control the outcome. When a person realizes that they have no more control over someone, then that's where they panic. Thank you, Spirit. So I felt like this person, this stagnation, for some of you, maybe you give this person an ultimatum, but from being indecisive, they felt a panic, that they shifted their energy to Knight of Swords. From no response, not paying attention, to demanding, to I'm back, to Knight of Swords. This is a very fast moving knight. It's also very clumsy, because if you look at the Knight of Swords, it is in rush, and it's going through you. And it's not just in rush, it's facing the Hermit card, which means that there's been a lot of stagnation that took place. You could be communicating, reconnecting, getting to know, or in a relationship, but it's not really the ideal relationship. It was on and off. It's been a long time since you've sit in this energy. For some of you, So there's a panic to this person on how they feel about you right now, because they felt like losing you, losing this opportunity. So they're rushing back in the Knight of Swords, riding the Knight of Swords energy, and they will face the Hermit. I felt like as they ride towards you, they realize that this is something that they have done in the past. There's some sort of, I need to hurry up because I'm losing this opportunity. I've been stagnant, but now, as they progress, I can't wait no more. I'm really getting that. I can't wait no more for you and this person to. For some of you, I'm getting like they're gonna pick up a fight. It's just to, when things are so quiet, they would like to pick up a fight in order to go direct with the feelings. So some of you, this will be their strategy. They would wake you up in a confrontation, in an alarming message, like, why didn't you reply? Why are you not paying attention with me? It's like giving you some sort of a reverse psychology. Like they're kind of playing some drama to reverse psychology, but where in fact it's them who has been in sort of they're the one who's slack in here. All right, let me tell you about that, Sag. This person's, they slack. All right, they're slow, they've been stagnant because they felt like they could control you, for some of you, or it could just be lazy, because they know they could get you right away, for some of you. So yeah, for some of you, they would be appealing. I'm really getting like, I'm appealing for you to reply, to respond, to make time for me. You haven't really paid attention with me. It's a reverse psychology. So don't let them get into you with this. All right, you need to combat this person and say, wait a minute, I've been the one initiating for us to talk, to reply, to see each other, but you're always indecisive. You always say yes, but it never happened. So I had enough of waiting. So don't reverse psychology, because I play my part. Thank you, Spirit. So you play your part here well, Sag. It's them who has been displaying inconsistency and irresponsibility, but I felt like there's an awakening. I felt like this person for some of you, felt like they drank 3 shots of three shots of espresso, that suddenly they're awake, like this person is on drugs. Not literally drugs, but like, I felt like they drink some sort of energy or Red Bull drink to appear like they're very, to keep them energetic, for some of you, because they were scared, that this person panicked. Now moving on. Yep, I felt like there's gonna be a fight. King of Swords is in reverse. Although the Hangman is in reverse, it means that they will they are going to let out those stuck emotions, stuck feelings, those thoughts, beliefs, something about this person that they would charge towards you. They're panicking. All right, they felt like they're losing the momentum, like they were worried that you're losing their interest to them. They were worried that they would lose the opportunity to be with you, to connect, to reconnect. Something about worriness that they're going to make this strategy towards you, Sag. So as I mentioned to you, don't let them reverse psychology you. And these 2 cards, this is again relating to a fight, a conversation. It's a very it's a bit a challenging conversation. Make sure that the conversation, the communication, the face-to-face argument, for some of you, make sure that you apply logic. All right, because I felt like this person, they're charging towards you, very aggressive, but their logic is incorrect. So make sure that you align this person with what is right. Okay, this is how you combat them. This is a person that they have a feeling for you, they like you, they love you, they're interested with you, but they're coming off as argumentative, arrogant, persuasive, because from they feel guilty All right, if something is not working in the past, it's because of them, not because of you, and they try to blame this to you. And so, they want some sort of security again, because I think for between the two of you there was some sort of slowdown, and they want to feel secure again. So they pick this fight for you to have some sort of conversation, some sort of reassurance that, hey, we slowed down, we didn't communicate, we haven't spent a lot of time, but my feelings has never changed. That's the exact thing that they wanted to ask, or they wanted to get into. All right, but again, their style, their logic, their style, their strategy is incorrect. They could just ask you directly, sorry. That's the proper way. There's a proper way and venue to say, sorry, I've been slack, sorry, I haven't heard from you, but they choose the wrong way. All right, it really is. Yeah, it's a person who's wanting attention to feel secure again, and it's the strategy. It's a bit messy, but I need to point out to you that it's a drama. It's not to really. It's I'm really getting Sagittarius. It's a person who's coming, because I felt like in the past they were also very confused. If this person is coming, instead of love, it's coming with hate. Something with this person that you need to assist them in terms of expressing, or it's a person where they have a wrong concept on how getting secured, because a normal person, two normal lovers could get someone's security by asking, do you love me, do you like me? Or you would know, or you will feel secure when you would feel secure if someone is doing this effort towards you. You feel secure. That's a normal lovers connection, reconnection. But this person, like, you need to put up with their shit to make them feel that they're secure, that you still love them, or you're interested with them. And it's a wrong kind of behavior. So I want you to take this opportunity, Sagittarius, to correct this person. They will listen, but it because you've got here the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is here. This is victory. They will listen to you. They would stop. They would slow down if you correct their logic. Like, if they started, are picking a fight, sending you some weird messages to pick a fight. You need to really bring that direction of that conversation, communication, into a proper mature two-person talking. All right, because if you have the same vibe with them, you wouldn't have the Six of Wands. But I felt like you can, Sagittarius, you can make this, you can pacify this person. They have a lot of opportunity. I'm not judging them. They have because in the past, the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles card, it's in reverse. This Hierophant and Eight of Pentacles, it's existent. They were able to express or display this commitment and making an effort, but for some reason it was lost. For some of you, you lost this person in terms of how good lover they are, or maybe in their past relationship, they were burned, they were burned out, something about in the past, or that they lost themselves in terms of loving. They have a capacity to love, but they forgot how to be a good lover, how to be a good boyfriend, girlfriend, a wife, and a husband. So, in short, speak to this person with love, with an understanding, because if you make it, whether you make it or break it, it will give them a very good impression, or sound judgment towards you, Sag, that you've dealt with their craziness properly. All right, so Six of Wands, remember, Sag, this is victory. You can emerge victorious of this Knight of Wands, this very this Knight of Wands, this very aggressive Knight of Wands. You can calm and win this Knight of Wands to, hey, you better behave, because you are wrong. You are totally wrong. Okay? Good luck to you, Sagittarius. This is how does he or she feels about me reading for you. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to click like, don't forget to click subscribe, and also don't forget to click the notification bell, because it gives you instant message that I have uploaded a video for today. Thanks again. Have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.